Hi there, and welcome to another episode of At the Gigs, the show where there's gigs.
And we're at them.
I'm one of your hosts, Jared.
And I'm the other one of your hosts, Kieran, and this is At the Gigs episode 25.
Whew, 25.
25 long years, a quarter of a century.
Quarter of a century, been doing this since I was born.
Yeah, and since I was one.
Yeah. You were around for a year, not really.
Yeah, I was just not really doing
What am I doing?
Just being a lazy baby. Why not start a music podcast where we go to gigs
You'd be a lazy
bi-weekly
for 25
and
years.
release videos on an even more bi-weekly basis.
Yeah, I wonder what, that our huge fan base, how do they deal with just the irregularity of the whole thing?
Yeah, I wonder have they been, has their expectations been just dashed so many times that they're now cynical and jaded?
Yeah.
Like, when's their next episode coming from? They don't know. We're not reliable.
Yeah, we're moving on to a new podcast.
We're reliable for quality. When we hit them,
When we hit them
hard. Right in their ears.
But in defense of our schedule, I find that I can max out on podcasts.
Oh, totally.
So it's nice when there's so little material.
Yeah.
One can ever be.
I mean, yeah, when you're trying to fit, you have that little tiny 20-minute window between Rogan and Harris and what have you, and then you're and you at the gigs. Oh my God, I need 20 minutes to just fit in snugly into
Before I start the Ezra Klein show.
Irish music centric, fuck that.
Not.
Never.
Box.
A nice Irish music centric podcast though. So yeah, what did we do to celebrate our 25th year alive?
Well, yeah, we went to one heck of a gig on December 1st.
Heck yes, we did.
Yeah.
We went to see Stolen City in the Academy 2.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say the Academy, but I guess we should say the Academy 2. The lovely basement area of the Academy.
Yeah, it's a nice little venue. It's kind of cozy, but it has enough space as well for a decent audience. And
yeah, it's cool.
I really like the sitting area with the leather couches and
kind of like a real kind of nice little kind of hole in the wall area of it, like a little nook for people to go and they can chat if they're tired of rocking or just have a drink. Yeah, it's like a really nice venue. I like it.
Yeah, it's great. It's real
no
cool
small
place.
feat to headline it either, I wouldn't say.
No, I'd say it takes a bit of
big old feet.
Yeah, it takes a big. Well, that's where the saying, to step into someone else's shoes comes from.
Yeah, that's
such a big feet.
Big feet. Yeah. These feet are huge. These are huge feet. So Stolen City. So we saw Stolen City Academy 2. What did you think of them?
I thought it was cool. I thought it was a great. The opening was really rocking, very alive, very electric.
So yeah, we saw them once before at Rocktober Grand Social, and I kind of had in my head a kind of more very acousticy.
Yeah, with the kind of the mandolin side. of things.
Kind of owing to I don't know maybe. Is it uniquely Irish? Mandolin isn't uniquely Irish, but it kind of had an Irishy sound to it, like an old folky Irishy sound. But then they kicked off this night with this rollicking rock song.
Yeah.
So I was like, they're packing genres.
Yeah, it's all there. Yeah, it was it was great. I found the crowd audience participation very good as well.
Crowd were going nuts,
Yeah, they're a real on your feet band.
They are, yeah.
Get up on and get grooving and
get
moving.
He's not the lead singer, but he's like a good hype man. He kind of
he's great with the audience participation.
Yeah, he really kind of gets everybody going.
Yeah, that's an interesting asset for a band to have, because I find I suppose in bands like the guitarists are so kind of focused on musicianship that you don't realize how important a frontman can be. Like, say, Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, you're so used to it, you just take it for granted that that's what he does. But I suppose there are acts that just can connect with the audience in that real palm of their hand way.
Yeah.
So it's an important strength to develop.
Totally, yeah, because I guess some people get. When you're on stage, probably a lot of people are focusing on, playing the music right or whatever they're focused on. But getting involving with the audience and stuff is super important.
Yeah, I'm all down for it. Yeah,
I think it's the mark of a star potential in a band. Yeah, totally.
What did you think of they have a new song out?
They do have a new song. They noted actually. I think I think it was with Today FM. It'd be great if I had the exact thing. But yeah, they noted that they were like expanding to new styles and stuff. So yeah, it's different to what their other stuff is like.
Yeah, I liked it. Had a.
It is called, by the way. What's it called?
It is called All Again.
Oh, sorry. Let Her Go. There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
It is called All Again. Yes.
Yes.
All again. All again.
All
again.
again,
All
again.
again.
Yeah, it's a nice, interesting video and kind of blending some electronic sounds into it.
Yeah. Also, I was impressed by the video. Video was cool.
Yeah, but
very well shot. Very professional.
You know, we like shooting ourselves.
Yeah, and upon seeing that video, I was like, oh fuck, they have somebody that makes very professional videos.
Oh well.
Really thought we had a shot there.
Put my business card away.
Yeah.
How about we give the audience a taste of All Again?
Yes, let's go. Actually, just before we do that, I just want to mention Let Her Go. They have like, it's a kind of audience-y, chanty song, and I think that's another important feature for a band to have, a sing-along song. That was the song they ended the night on, and the crowd were singing, good participation. That is probably going to be a huge hit.
As Noel Gallagher always says, get to the fucking chorus, mate.
Yeah, and that's it. Just start with it.
Write a fucking chorus.
That's it. So, we're not going to play that song, though. We're going to play their brand new single, All Again.
They say real men don't cry, but I've been up all night trying to figure out why you're leaving, oh, I'm getting colder, oh, I'm getting colder, oh, I'm getting older, I'm getting older.
And that was Stolen City with All Again.
It was indeed.
So now moving on to our next segment.
Music news. Usually we have more than one band, but here we're just right into the news.
We sure are.
And on the news, we have the Spice Girls.
Tell me more.
They're playing in Croke Park. How many dates do you know?
I think one date.
Oh, that's great, I guess. I had it in my head it was like a Garth Brooks
Like a
deal.
residency.
They were playing like 10 years consecutively. And so the Spice Girls are playing Croke Park, and the scalper tickets are as high as €450.
Yeah, oh my god.
I don't know what to say other than to appeal to our listeners to just don't do that. That's
What were you
stupid.
saying earlier off screen? It was.
Oh fuck!
It's like if you're stupid.
Yeah, I mean, well, well, I said the only thing like more stupid than being a Spice Girls fan is being a Spice Girls fan that pays €450 to see them. Like, it's just like, what do you do? Like, I get nostalgia, you know. I get like we all like terrible things when we were young. I guess, you know, like Limp Bizkit.
Yeah.
Terrible thing. Wouldn't pay €450 to see them though. Yeah. So like scalpers, but I guess this is more on par for like, or more to do with the issue of scalper ticket prices. Like just.
Yeah. Well, I saw the TD. I think for Finn and Gale. Goddamn tabs all gone. But yeah, it was I think Noel Rock, and he's been campaigning about this for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
I think it was maybe the U2 gig or something else at Croke Park about scalping. But I don't know, it just seems to just be an impossible feat. Like you can't
to get it.
stop it.
I know like certain artists have tried. Disgraced comic Louis C.K. has actually tried very hard to they have a thing where like secondary tickets will not be there's some sort of way of tracking. I don't know how it works, but it seems quite a sophisticated system. They'll never see the light of day because he's been shut down I guess, entirely.
No more tickets.
But that seems like a pretty decent method. Like, I mean, I know that the person that buys it secondhand is getting fucked over, but in the long run, if they get the tickets out of the hands of the scalper, then it will only, you know...
Is the idea to make that process unattractive to scalpers?
I
wish I knew.
It
just seems so... I mean, you don't know if there's dirty players.
Yeah.
Because I think so. This as far as I'm aware, Ticketmaster owns some of these second selling companies.
Yes,
which is complete horseshit. That's a monopoly. That's like illegal, one would think.
It's just such a piece of shit move. And then like I mean, you know, you often see this thing as well of, you know, they release extra tickets or sold out things, and that all just reeks of like trying to manipulate the secondary market as well. You know, like if it's sold out, then where did these other tickets come from? What do you mean you're releasing new tickets? Like, where's this come from? Could you not sell them on the secondary market for your, you know, gain? I don't know.
Yeah, it's a.
Well, fuck Ticketmaster.
It's like, yeah, I mean, I guess all you can do is get your tickets early.
I guess, yeah.
And
God.
it's a pity though. You can't just pick up a ticket when you feel like it. It's just no scalp.
Yeah, it's like it's such a competitive. It's such a competitive market. I don't know, and even without scalpers, it's hard enough, for like a hot gig.
Yeah,
like,
to get just the right.
People are
ticket.
just queuing. Do you ever physically queue for tickets?
Never.
Never.
I physically bought tickets, but I've never queued. For
Yeah, the queue. Like it's kind of romantic.
Is
like,
it
campaigning and
safer?
queuing.
Because there's people outside like for you too in the morning, but it's like, is it not just online? Like,
I think online's more of a crapshoot. I think so. Every ticket kiosk has an allocated amount that they are guaranteed. I think. So
Right,
if you're
okay.
like front in line, you're definitely going to get a ticket
Right,
because
okay.
they have some that are for them. I think.
yeah.
I think.
I don't know. That seems like a logical
Yeah,
business decision.
makes sense.
And I suppose there's a bit of an ego thing of like, I waited all night, man.
Yeah. Like it's a good story. just
Yeah,
to be
definitely.
Like, yeah.
Wait until I tell you this.
Yeah. I slept out in front of a Ticketmaster, and now I'm going to the gig.
Wow. Yeah, you're probably telling other people at the gig who are like, I want to listen to the music.
Yeah. You know what that guy sounds like? Somebody who's fun to be around at parties.
Yeah.
Stories.
Definitely. Somebody gets invited.
Great stories.
Yeah, so our next segment is related to gigs, but of a different caliber.
Yes. So Bruce Springsteen is doing a new tour and a new album. It says UK tour, which it's almost weird that I take that to include Ireland.
Yeah.
Because he's here quite often, but also it'd be better if he just said UK and Ireland.
UK and Ireland, yeah. But I mean, once the tour gates open,
Yeah.
there's going to be a
He's
bigger
gonna
tour.
hop over, but
Yeah, after a very successful run on Broadway.
yeah. I suppose it'll probably be nice for him to get back to his sweaty
Main
3-hour shows. Instead
Yeah.
of like his intimate Broadway deals.
Yeah,
you know?
it feels like it's definitely a way for him to recharge the batteries.
Yeah. The new album that interests me. He's been very prolific in these years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. What was the latest album? Was that High Hopes? But then that was kind of a reissue. Like it was like
That was a
like old songs, but done
done
again.
up kind of. Yeah. So High Hopes was in. So Wrecking Ball was 2011.
Yeah,
High Hopes was 2014.
I think it was, yeah.
Something like that.
I thought that
yeah,
was a
it
new
sense.
release, but it wasn't exactly.
And I guess his it's weird. I almost count his book as like a release. Like that like
I
as
suppose
books go, that was kind of like, especially since it's so tied to music. They released that album that's the music of the book.
Oh right, how is that like this
Like-
old songs or they're?
Yeah, old songs. It's like your greatest hits, but it in a way that it like tells. It's like a
Oh
cool
yeah.
concept.
Does
I
he
guess.
read or something in between?
I don't know if he
No.
does or not, but each song is like for a chapter, I believe.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a cool way.
That's
It's
cool,
a
yeah.
cool way to keep old material fresh, I guess.
No, like yeah, and releasing a book is it, is it some output,
Yeah, it's
in
pretty.
between, yeah.
From what I've read of it, it's a good book.
From what he's read
Yep.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years it took me to read a bit of
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's coming down the pipeline. Hopefully, get tickets to that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, for the
Can't miss
UK tour. So up next, speaking of
UK.
speaking of the UK, which Ireland is not in, Paul McCartney, in the aid of the Irish homeless, there's talk of him doing a Vicar Street gig.
It's crazy.
Oh,
God, scalp
those tickets.
me once.
Like fuck that.
That's gonna be crazy.
Now, I mean, like, given that it's going to be in aid of the homeless, I'm assuming all or at least a ton of these proceeds are going to the homeless people.
Yeah, must.
Like there have to be some handle on these tickets, right? There has to be some. From what I've heard, I haven't actually even read this, but it was like there might be like bidding to get the tickets.
Oh God.
So I guess that's a way of.
So it's an auction room.
Yeah, it's a way of like kind of pleasing how the tickets get
Yeah,
distributed.
maybe they can like in a bidding situation. You can only buy 2 tickets, so no one could buy.
Yeah, just a fuck
1,000
ton,
or-
yeah. Especially since they're going to be expensive.
1,000 tickets.
Every last one of them, like 50 Cent at a Ja Rule
Oh
concert.
yeah.
Except just a really charitable man making a concert weird. Yeah, so, like, I mean, the only way to term that, it's the hottest ticket in town. Like, everybody's going to
Yeah,
want to be at it.
definitely.
Very few people are going to be at
Oh
it.
God, yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know why it's even used. It's just dangling the card in front of the viewers, but they're, I don't know. it's cards
who
on a
knows?
string.
Maybe there'll be a competition in the future, and we'll have a ticket for it.
I mean, definitely not that one. That's going to be way too
That'd
expensive.
be amazing if we got a ticket.
Maybe Springsteen, though. Maybe in the future.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could
You
be a
never know.
competition for a Springsteen
Keep
ticket.
watching. We might be there.
Maybe a Spice Girls. Wouldn't it be cool if we got like a massive Spice Girl fan base or something?
Okay, I think
That's a lot of people. I mean, I'm not gone on the actual people, but the amount.
there's some loyalty
I
there.
like the amount of them.
Yeah.
That's good. So
Yeah, so we gave you 1, we gave you 2,
you got 3.
gave you 3.
Oh, I guess actually to segue McCartney into what we're doing next week or this week. What week? Yes, this week. But what we will review next week.
Yes.
So the White Album is at its 50th anniversary.
Okay, 68. Yeah.
Yep, 50th anniversary, and we so much to get through actually.
Oh, we have a lot
So-
to get through.
We're going to see I Heart the White Album or I Heart Beatles. What's it termed as?
I think it's I Heart Beatles.
In
I
Grand
will-
Social anyway, which will be a night of Beatles music, I guess. Are they new takes, new spins?
Hot takes.
Just lots of covers. Straight covers,
Oh,
I mean.
yes, right. You are. I heart the White Album.
Which will be exciting. It's the first time we ever went to like an intensive album gig, I guess.
Yeah,
You know, just one
definitely.
gig. On that, there will be.
Yeah, they're going to perform the Beatles White Album in total, and there'll be John Byrne, Duncan Matland, Jerry Eaton, Dave McGuinness, Neil Dorrington, and some of Thumper's crew,
Oh, some of Thumper's
or
crew.
maybe all of them.
I just think it's Thumper.
It's just Thumper and some very special guests.
Oh, I wonder who the very
this is
special
packed.
guests are.
This is packed to the rafters.
Yeah. Who could the special guest be? Like, who could it even be? Like, who's a very
Paul
special
Mc-
guest? Paul McCartney?
That'd
His
be
son,
exactly.
James McCartney?
That guy's so creepy.
Yeah, it's weird, right? He looks older
Just
than
so
his dad.
just mean as well.
Yeah, just he's got like the owly Paul McCartney features.
the weakest features
in a
of-
smaller, like a big head but a
Balder.
small face. I guess I don't know how
Yeah,
it works,
that's
but
brutal.
maybe Julian Lennon could make an appearance. Definitely not.
Yoko.
Yoko, definitely not.
Danny Harrison.
Danny Harrison, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I feel like he's not as big of a name as.
You can walk in.
Nigga, like, yeah, I mean, you can walk in anywhere, really.
Yeah.
You can still walk.
It's a public place, yeah.
But
yeah, that's gonna be a great gig.
don't get your hopes up for special guests, like.
Yeah.
But it's sure to be a good show. But also, we're supplementing that because next week is our Christmas special
Yes.
bumper episode.
Bumper episode.
Bumper episode. That would have worked with Thumper. Bumper.
Bumper.
But no, Bumper, Echo Fold, and Feuds as well. That Saturday night's gonna be.
Yeah, this is a bigger story than queuing up for tickets.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to a gig at 8 o'clock in Dunleary till 11 o'clock, then get transport back to the Grand Social for 11:30 o'clock.
Think the helicopter will be available?
When we go by boat.
Or we go by boat. Yeah, by boat, by air, by. Yeah, God, getting to Dunleary, that's gonna be a fucking schlep.
Oh, it's gonna be a night and a half
I'm assuming we don't have any Dunleary listeners, so they don't know how difficult it is. But
to get there, but
yeah, it's gonna be a schlep.
Oh.
But did it cut out? No.
No.
Oh, it's all good. Yeah, so we're so that's what we're doing. We're gonna see that in Dunleary. We're gonna see Thing and Thing.
Thing and Grand
Thing and
Social.
Thing. Yeah.
Well, that's all from me.
That's all for me.
But we do hope to see you next week with our new episode, our Christmas.
We do. Christmas special. We got some surprises planned for that Christmas special.
Very special
Yeah,
surprises.
better tune in. I hope people haven't tuned out by now in the episode.
Yeah, because then you'll miss.
So then you'll miss the
Or
notification to tune in
discussing
because
that.
it's going to be worded. It's going to be quite festive.
Yeah.
It's going to be like I'd like if we could get to the stage of our Christmas special being the toy show.
That would
Level,
be great.
like toy show level.
That'd be
Like,
great.
people tune in our masses, you know.
Just like hundreds of kids, just like
yeah, just like
crowding
watching.
all over this table, just like.
We have no kids usually, but like the Christmas special,
Yeah,
they'll
it's like,
try.
oh, come on, mommy, daddy, I want to
Yeah.
watch at the gigs.
Big old hit. Anyway, that episode's gonna be.
Oh, just you wait.
Yep. So anyway, as we've already said, that was all from us, and as we've already lied, that wasn't all from us.
But we'll see you next time
We will.
at the gigs.
Goodbye.